Hey guys, what's up? It's Babam1337. And if your life's like a mystery, you should be playing, and not Ponytails, not Cottontails, but DuckTales. Navigate Scrooge McDuck through 6 zany, wacky, quacktastic levels in order to find all of his treasures. Let's check it out. So today we're going to be playing DuckTales on the NES by Capcom. Why? Out of all the games out there, why this game? You want to know why? Because this game is the Mac Diggity Daddy Flap Jackety Dude Bomb Epic I'm sorry. Jeez, I have been playing so many games on the Nintendo. I think my language has gone back to the late 80s, early 90s. I'm going to have to just explain that this game is amazing. I don't even know where to go from here. Oh, actually, I do know where to go from here because it's the beginning of the review. So let's just do it. DuckTales on the NES by Capcom. Check it out! I gotta go into my room and put away my pogs and listen to some Marky Mark.
That's quacktastic!
Now, if you're not aware of the DuckTales video game...
I want me pin back!
Relax, Uncle Scrooge, I'll explain it.
Mother McDuck!
You play an eccentric millionaire, Scrooge McDuck, in search for his stolen treasures in places like the Amazon, Transylvania, African mines, the Himalayas, and even on the moon. The idea behind this game is simple, but it doesn't display as such. I mean, this is Capcom who made this game. People who brought us Strider, Street Fighter 2010, Mega Man, Ghosts and Goblins, some of the best NES games ever. And unlike a lot of the NES licensed titles that were out at the time, Back to the Future, this game was made with care and comfort. Storyline, plot, goals, bosses, it had it all. As a matter of fact, I just want to get into what made this game so awesome. The enemies. That's one bad Mallard. Every single game needs a great enemy, right? Needs a good bad guy. Needs some awesome henchmen. I mean, if you played any other Capcom games, including Mega Man or anything like that, you'll know that they're pretty darn good at making awesome henchmen and awesome bosses. And this game is no different. As far as I'm concerned, this is probably one of the best mediums for these games. I mean, you go from space, the Amazon, you've got characters depicting the stages and the levels, all the way from, your space aliens to your moon rats eating mutant cheese, all the way up to an awesome fight with Duck Dracula or Dracula himself, and a race to the top to get your dime back. As far as I'm concerned, this game has some of the best bosses any NES game could possibly have. Ducktastically remastered. In 2014, Capcom and Disney and this company called Way Forward, they do a lot of Cartoon Network games as well, got together and remastered the DuckTales game. Amazing. Pretty much one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. They shot this game pretty much piece for piece from the original. They really did a great job with this game. They added a couple things. They made the enemies more cartoony, bigger, more of a challenge to the enemies. And another thing that they added were little storylines in between that allowed you to collect stuff. But they didn't take away any of the battles at the end, and they also added being able to jump into the money pit. I'll help you, Mr. McD. Well, it's as simple as that. DuckTales on the NES. I mean, this game was a huge part of my childhood. It was a lot of fun, and it's still fun to today. These levels were so cool, and to actually play a game with a character that you knew of as a kid, it wasn't like an introductory character. This was something that was on TV. It was a big hit. It had movies. It had everything. And it really followed a couple episodes of the show. So, in conclusion, check it out. DuckTales on NES. It's one of the best. Let's take it back to Babam, shall we? Capcom really hit the nail on the head when they made this one. I mean, DuckTales on the NES, 6 unique levels, really cool boss battles, and a bunch of people to help you out along the way. You should play this, trust me. Don't freak, stay elite. This is Babam, signing off.
Dr. the Moose is filmed by a live studio audience.
Hey kids!
Hi, Dr. the Moose!
Some of you may have questions on what to play after.
DuckTales.
Well,
Joe and Mac.
and
Zool.
would be really great picks.
Expert Gaming. Yeah.